What is going on, guys? Fighting Game Select is back, and we got you another top six. We're coming to a wraps, so we got to talk about all the highlights that happened in 2023. But I ain't gonna be here by myself. We're gonna be here with Jamal Crofton, jmcrofts. What's good, bro?
Hey, happy to be here, man. Yeah, it's been a great year for fighting games, don't you think? Like a legendary year, to be honest.
Yes, I will say this is like when people always say like the golden era. I genuinely think that this is the golden era. Not only that we got so many fighting games, but we got great netcode like on the side of it.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil any of my picks, but yeah, I feel like it's definitely going pretty good for the genre right now. So I've been happy.
Yeah, so since you already got you spicing it up, man. You gotta let me know, man. What's your number one pick, brother?
All right, well, this is the most boring one, but I gotta go with SF6, like the condition of the game at launch. I think we kind of, with SF5, we remember what it was like to have a game ship in kind of an incomplete state. And I just think we didn't get that at all with SF6. It was a finished game. It had good single player, good multiplayer, online works great. No real complaints about the game at launch. I mean, I think they did a fantastic job, and Capcom deserves some accolades for that.
Oh yeah, dude. The fact that it was like a minor hiccup at launch that was you know how the servers were like messing up, but they fixed that up in like an hour or so.
Yeah.
And it's never been an issue since.
Yeah, no, it really works. It just works.
Man, I think the biggest one is Guilty Gear Strive, officially having full crossplay across the board. Now every platform is now with Guilty Gear. I think it's such the biggest W.
That an underrated aspect of why fighting games are popular or not does have to do with the player pool. It's kind of like a self reinforcing thing that if no one plays the game, no one's gonna want to play the game because there's no one to play against. Right. So just having all the different platforms together so that there's more people to fight against, newer players are more likely to find someone at their own level. Yeah, I think it's a huge thing.
Yeah, and I will say that the servers was really having a really rough time, but the fact that they finally got that all settled down, and I was really happy to hear, and people. I haven't heard any really complaints about connecting issues. That was a huge W, I think.
Okay, well, you did a game getting kind of an infrastructure update, so I'm gonna do one as well. Dragon Ball FighterZ rollback. It's not even officially out. We just had the beta, but the beta gave me so much pleasure and hope for the game actually getting it for real. I mean, I don't think I played Dragon Ball FighterZ for real in 2 years or something. It had been a long time, so I just jumped back in. It felt good, man. It's like a new game now.
We had it for 1 week, right?
Yeah, that's all pretty much. Yeah,
I think the best part about that whole time is that nobody complained about it. But every time Namco was like, yo man, we're gonna be thank you for trying it out, please write in our feedback. Everybody in the comment section was like, yo, please, I don't want this to go. Another thing too that was really, really cool is anytime a bug happened, it was just instantly updated. Mm-hmm. It was pretty crazy how fast they kind of fixed the game in that regards.
Shout outs to Bandai Namco. I think they nailed it with this one.
Mm-hmm. I gotta give respect for a game that I don't know how they did it, but they came back mad strong. They got really hit hard during the pandemic. Grand Blue versus Rising. I think.
Let's go.
I think this is mad underrated and nobody talks about. But the fact that they came back, and they came back with a free-to-play version, cross-play, with PlayStation and Steam. I think the free-to-play version is the perfect demo. Where you so the only the thing that a lot of people are not happy about that you can't buy individual characters, but the compensation that they give you is for example, you get one chapter of the story. Afterwards, you get all of the game modes online except for room match. So you can play in the online lobby. Online lobby has spectator mode, player match, and a casual match and rank match. And you also have the accessibility to play at the Grand Brews, which is the Fall Guys game mode. So you get all of that and you get training mode. If that's not like the perfect demo, with the long just you playing, I don't know. I think the fact that they took that risk of free to play really is a huge step.
Have you noticed it feels like it's been a trend in gaming lately of like rehabilitating games? Have you noticed this? The first one that comes to mind is No Man's Sky, right?
Yeah, bro.
That game was like, people were super mad. It felt incomplete, but
yeah,
now people are so positive about the game.
It was one man's lie.
Exactly.
Dude,
all the big promises are finally becoming true, you know?
Shout out to all devs that was like, we ain't giving up on this game because we really think this game is going to be great. You guys are awesome.
All right, to close it out here, you know, this is, maybe people will get mad at me for my privilege here.
Okay.
But I will say that for me, the third highlight here is people getting the opportunity to play Project L.
I had that on my mind.
I sniped it.
Bro, 360 no scope. I didn't know you was one of those montage guys.
Yeah, I'm nice with it, but you know, obviously, you and me, Kizzie, we were extremely privileged because we got to demo the game at Riot HQ. But not just that. Now at Evo, and then where was the other one? Wasn't there somewhere overseas where people got?
It was in Korea. Yeah, it was in the
World.
Yeah, World.
Dude, at Evo it was crazy. Like the line was just long all day. Like people were camping it, trying to get their matches in. And yeah, I mean, obviously, I think the game at earliest is probably going to come out like late next year. So it's still a ways away, but I think already like most people agree it feels like it's fun. They have like a good starting point for the game. They just need to kind of finish fleshing it out. And yeah, I was really happy with it.
We heard about it for so long, right? Like, you know, the hype up about it, like how the infrastructure is going to be, and just, you know, when we seen like the alpha version of the game, and then now like that feeling of like seeing like a whole different game was like, it was amazing, bro. Like I was like, damn, like this is like actually the game, right? So
yeah, the characters, I think they don't look like they do in League exactly. Like they look a lot more like detailed, and now they have the more like cartoony art style. I really like it. You know, having people who are such big parts of the FGC, you know, the canons, but also people like you know, Nerd Josh, Pat the Flip, Vineeth Yahozi, like having those people involved in the game, I think really shows that they're paying attention to the FGC. And you know, a lot of the concerns that people have in terms of like, oh, like, is Riot just going to take over the tournament scene and they're not going to allow, you know, other non-Riot approved tournaments to run the game? Like they were so adamant of like, no, that's not what we're about. We wanted to stay part of the FGC, part of the community. So yeah, I think they really reassured us in a lot of ways.
I was not expecting this game to have another release, but that is Killer Instinct.
Oh, nice. Yes, yeah. That was a potential one for me as well. Yeah, the anniversary collection.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy, bro. Like, I was so impressed that they went ahead and it was like, yo, we're gonna like bring like a remastered kind of like version of Killer Instinct, and they made like balance changes. Like, damn, I was like, bro, this is like a 13-year-old game? So
yeah, a while ago there was like a major problem where you couldn't even play online. I think they fixed that not that long after it happened. But yeah, now I think one of the big advantages of the anniversary edition is that it's kind of like merging all the different versions, you know, where it was like, oh, if I like randomly got the game on sale 10 years ago, so I don't have all the characters and like stuff like that, but now everyone just has everything. So
you know, that also makes the potential, you know, another Killer Instinct, you know?
Dude, like, I wish, man. I wish. I don't make very many KI videos just because, you know, I was so late to the party. I think a lot of us were, where like it was Xbox exclusive for, I don't know, like 2 years or something.
Yeah, it was Xbox.
So a lot of people didn't play it, but it's a super underrated game. I really, really like KI.
Yeah, I like the voice lines, bro.
yeah. The announcers going ham in that game.
Yeah, dude. Like I feel like the announcers are like the fighters, bro.
Yeah, like I always remember walking around like Evo and stuff, just the sound effects being played like on the subwoofers. Like you could feel like your body shaking with like all the combo breakers and stuff. That game is very in your face.
Thank you so much for sharing your highlights as well with me.
Of course. It was my pleasure.
Yes, and where can they find you?
YouTube.com/jmcrofts. That's about it.
Simple, bro. I wish I had it simple just like that, bro.
I just got one channel, just one
Bruh.
channel. You don't even have to follow me on Twitter. I don't care. Just
Bruh.
subscribe to me on YouTube.
Yo, please subscribe to this man on YouTube, man. I really love the fact that JM Croft. That's it. Bro, with that being said, guys, leave in the comment section below how do you guys feel about this. I really want to hear what you guys have to say. And make sure you guys subscribe to JM Croft, man. And we'll be seeing you guys next time on a Fighting Game Select. Peace out.
Bye.